Good afternoon. Will Hargrove, Head of Fine Wine, Corney and Barrow. Last week I was delighted to nip out to Pomerol and taste a series of the 2019 wines, and it got me to thinking that I really wanted to do a little bit about one of my very favourite wines, the Hargrove a Pomerol. And the 2019 of it is absolutely stunning and should be available for sale next week on Pomerol, which is an exciting sort of part of the year for us, and this really is a great value property. And so what I thought I would do on getting back was to open up a bottle of the 2014-2016 and sort of follow them through the weekend, if you like. So I started on Friday evening, and it's just such a lovely way to follow a wine and get to look at a young wine. But a little bit of history first on Hargrove. Hargrove a Pomerol is on the western side of the plateau of Pomerol, and it's about 85% Merlot, 15% Cabernet Franc in terms of its planting, and then that's what the 14, 16 and the 19 are made up of. It was initially owned by the Trigon de Boisset family, and that's why there still is a Trigon de Boisset mention on here on the label. But actually it was bought as a personal purchase by Christian Moueix in 1971, so it's been in the Moueix range for quite some time now, and the work that goes into it is every bit as rigorous as goes into Trot Noir or La Tour Pomerol, another one I want to talk about a little bit later. So that is what we did. The style of the wine is always nicely red fruited. It's approachable, it has a lovely silky texture to it, and so it's a wine that, something like the 14, you have absolutely no problems in approaching now and drinking. It just has this lovely, as I say, silken, supple, succulent texture and a sort of red fruit. The 16 is, as you would expect, being that bit younger, a little bit richer, a little bit fuller at the moment. So the fruit character is a little bit darker, but they're both really enticing and exciting wines, and really are amazing value in Bordeaux. In fact, in any wine region of the world, they would represent great value. And the 2019, as I mentioned, I tasted last week, was incredibly exciting. It has a density, is maybe a little bit more serious, but it still has all that sort of openness and ease of access about it. So it's going to be a really exciting release next week. It's also quite interesting to note that it's actually the 1990 of this wine that got Neil Martin first sort of crystallised his love of Pomerol and led obviously to him writing his book, etc. etc. So it's a nice little accolade that the wine has there. But as I say, it's a cracking property, Hargrove, and I really advise you to have a look at the 2019 when we release it next week. Thanks very much.